Howdy my friends, welcome back to more Gran Turismo 6 seasonal events. This is Sky Hurricane and I hope you're having a super awesome blessed day. And well, we're going to do some more of these events here. And try not to get too far behind like I did before and I ended up missing one. So yeah, let's see what we got here. Oh golly, wow. Didn't I do the ones on the 15th? Oh, interesting. It took off the ones on the 15th, but it actually kept the ones from the 1st on here. I know it's way too late to do them, but... Yeah, because I did the ones on the 15th that expired. Oh, well, it's nice how they keep them, though. So, you know what? I guess... I know the rankings are closed, but I guess I'll go ahead and do these because some people didn't want to see them anyway. So yeah, let's do the ones that expire on the 1st here, or a month ago now, just about. In this drift trial event, you'll be competing with mid-engine rear-wheel drive race cars. GT cars are recommended over LMP cars here, especially GT300 machines because they're easier to control through drifts, thanks mainly to their exceptional balance. To successfully manage the challenging Section 1. You'll need to start your drift early on. Use the white line as your marker to start drifting right after the start. Watch your timing, as the later you initiate your drift, the more likely you'll run out of room and go off the track. Alright, so we've got to have a mid-engine rear-wheel drive for this. And we'll win the El Camino, which I already have. This is one of the first cars I bought in my playthrough of this game. Alright, so... let's see about it. I think I got it. Yay! And that did not take long at all with this little Lancia Stratos rally car. I'm really happy to say. Yeah, it only took like 3 attempts, I think. I'm only at 7 minutes recording, and that's including the intro and the reading and everything. So, of course, result cannot be registered because, it expired so long ago. But don't worry, I'm hopefully going to stay on top of these in the future and not have this situation. So yeah, we won all that stuff there. Cool. So I'll show you my settings and stuff just a moment, but let's look at the settings first. So yeah, automatic, because I prefer automatic for this. And I'm sure if I did a few more attempts, I could get a much higher score. And I don't know if comfort soft tires are the best for this, but it works. So I actually did nothing to the suspension and brakes. It's pretty it's normal. I increased the transmission to 180 because I did tune this up, lower the drivetrain, full customized LSD, and I added some power, as much power as I could, and I left the downforce and stuff alone. So yeah, this Stratos rally car, this Lancia did pretty good. So yeah, let's see. Show you the replay here. Yeah, you can see I just I would have had the lowest out of all those, but hey, it's a gold, so, and it did not take long at all, so I'm cool with that. Yeah, let's see. But yeah, hopefully I'll be able to stay more on top of these and not be so late in the future. I actually may go ahead and try to record the next set tonight as well. The ones that expire on the 29th. Well, heck, the 29th. It is the 23rd when I'm recording these. So, Actually, try to get all those up this next week here. Yeah, I could have gotten a lot more points there, but oh well. Yeah, this Stratos actually drifts pretty good. And also can kind of spin out pretty good too, so gotta be careful. Yeah, this last little sector is really where you can get the most points. But yeah, that works. Alright, and I think I did everything I wanted to do there, so out of curiosity what everybody else used. The Delta Wing. Oh yeah, that Delta Wing shows up a lot of times. The Majane Trophy. That is mid-engine rear-wheel drive? I thought that it was front-wheel drive. Huh. Some people didn't try to get the gold at all. It really wasn't that hard. Wasn't that bad. Alright, so let's move on to the next one. Of course we get our car. Alright. The beautiful El Camino. This thing's pretty rough to control. Get this dark blue, it really doesn't matter though. Deep water blue added. Actually didn't have it. Okay, so let's see what else we got here. Good old Yoshi's Island music. European non-racing cars drift trial. Okay, so Red Bull Ring. I haven't done this track in a long time. Although there are a wide range of European cars available, the recommended cars for drifting are those with front-engine or rear-wheel drive layout. Most drift sections of the Red Bull Ring award drivers who enter slow and accelerate toward the exit. The first section is especially tight, so keep an eye on your entry speed. Oh yeah, I know this track actually really will trick you out. So win a lot of money and a DB9 coupe. I don't know if I have that actually. So gotta get 7,100. That's a lot. That's more than we had to get for the last one. Alright, let's see what we can do. Well, I really sucked on that last sector, considering on the score you saw before, I got way more points than that. I got over 1,000. But hey, we got this. And it didn't take very many attempts at all. Probably like 6, 7 attempts. So it's a good little BMW 4D or whatever in heck it is. It did pretty good. I know my result cannot be registered because I'm a procrastinator. Well, it's not really so much I'm a procrastinator, which it's that so busy. college and everything. It's Thanksgiving break that I'm recording this, so I have a little bit more time than normal. So yeah, we went all that good stuff there. Wow, I'm actually very shocked how quickly these drift trials went. 21 minutes to do everything so far. So yeah, here's what I got. Comfort medium seemed to work really good. This car is very easy to control. It actually is pretty stable, even with these tires. It's pretty stable. And yeah, it's pretty amazing. But yeah, I tuned it all the way up too. And it pretty much, it's a good 500 pp car, I'd say. But I really have never used it very much, sadly. And you can see what I've done to the suspension there. That's mainly my suspension I use for racing, you know, not really drifting. Because in all honesty, I'm not even going to lie, I'm going to keep it real with y'all. I don't know how to really tune for drifting. So, except for get the tires that's going to help me drift, you know. As far as how to tune the suspension. I can tune the suspension for racing pretty good, but for drifting, not so good. But hey, we got to go, so it's cool. But yeah, I had everything on this little granny mobile. You can see over there. My little brother, Tommy, Sniper, he got 9600 there. That's pretty impressive. You can see what everybody else used if we want to. If it'll ever pop up. Mini Marcos. Wow. I've seen that used before. Mini Marcos. Some people use that Mercedes SLS AMG. A Beetle. That's awesome. Torque, good job. And I just barely got it. I would have been right there with you, Monu. And the best. People do this thing. Alright, cool. So let's look at the replay and then we'll move on to the time trials, which I'm sure these drift trials are way too easy, so you know the time trials are gonna have to be a B. You know they're gonna have to. Alright, so watch our beautiful BMW hatchback in action. Yeah, really not as hard as I expected, because these corners pretty easy to drift around as opposed to some. Kind of messed it up. Yeah, on the prior attempt, which I had 69.27, I actually did better on the first corner and the last corner. But on this attempt, which I was successful on, I did better on corners or section 2, 3, and 4, the mid sections. This one you actually want to go in with a little more speed. On the prior trial, I actually slowed down too much. Yeah, I got over 2,000 there. Could have gotten even more if I controlled my drift better. But I'm definitely no drifting expert. Not at all. And did pretty fair on that one. And then I sucked on this one. I could have gotten a lot more than that. But hey, it works. Alright, so let's check out that beautiful Aston Martin that we won. Let's do it. I could always use me an Aston Martin. Aston Martin's one of my favorite manufacturers. Oh yes, beautiful car. Beautiful. I believe in Gran Turismo 4, the Vanquish is probably, might be my favorite car in the game. It's hard to say though. But what color do you use? I actually really like that red. It's really bright. Toro red. Like that green too. Let's go with the green. Gilly's green. Beautiful car, beautiful. I don't know if I already have it or not. I know I do have some Aston Martins in this game, but I don't know know how many I got. Which ones in particular I have. Alright, this is going to be a B. 600 performance points. Well, it depends on what track it is. Oh, Apricot Hill. Well, that's not as bad. Okay, because at least I do know this track. In this time trial event, you'll be piloting race cars with 600 pp or less. I'm not going to use the 2J either. I will challenge myself. At least since it's a track that I know well. Now, if it was a track that I had no clue about, 2J, it'd be 2J time. We recommend beginners and mid-level drivers choose a car with four-wheel drive. If you want to go for it in a rear-wheel drive, then make sure you're delicate on the throttle to keep your car from spinning out. Your driving skills will be put to the ultimate test here, especially from turn 1 to turn 2. And through the repeating corners of turn 3, make sure you hit the apex of all corners and try not to brake too late into the turns. Alright, so let's see what we got here. For some reason I can't see the information. It's not letting me. Oh, there it is. Weird. So racing hard tires. Gotta have a racing car. A lot of money. It will win the Speedster, which I know I do already have. And a good metal. And a brake. Alright. We'll see what we can do. Hope I made it. Yay! And only on the second lap too. Very nice. Very, very nice there. Alright. Finally got some use out of this 66 XJ13 Jaguar race car. Very good. Well, and only the second lap. I'm very proud of that. No driving line or anything. Of course, this track I know very well, so that helps big time. Alright, be nice if you'd load. Alright, so show you what I did here. Manual, change it back to manual for the time trials. I like automatic for drift trials. And then racing hard. I actually believe the suspension, it might not be default. Anyway, that's what I had. I may have made some minor changes changed it past transmission there. Drivetrain, power. I did put a low RPM turbo kit on it to make it get up to 600 performance points, and I had to lower that slightly because it was only going to be like 581 without it, or maybe 582. 100% of that. And then I actually minimized downforce for a little bit better acceleration. So yeah. I'm proud of this old Jaguar here. Let's see how everybody else did. It's 119. What everybody else used. The 2J. Yeah, I could have used the 2J as well and got a much better time, but I'm proud that I didn't have to do that. The 2J is... And the TSO30, yeah, they're way too overkill. I don't know what that Zytec thing is. Isn't that a Nissan? Tommy didn't do this one. So yeah, I would have got 17th on this. Because I got a 119, I think. Alright. So let's watch the replay. See our beautiful Jaguar in action. It's a pretty car. All information. Of course, it's going to show the first lap where I didn't quite get it. There we go. That's the end of the first lap. Yeah, and this is why I didn't get on the first lap. Because I screwed up. Because I tried to take that corner there full throttle back there. But did need a little bit. I think on the successful lap, I let off the gas just slightly, which is enough. Alright, so here we go. This is a pretty car, man. 20 million credits though to buy this, I do believe. It is a classic though. Good old Paper Mario 1000 Door music. Never gets out. Yeah, I really do like the way this car handles. Of course, it is a race car, even if it's a 66. Of course, it has nothing on the 2J. The Chaparral 2J, but nevertheless, it's pretty good. So yeah, here's where I messed up on the last lap. Just slightly let off the gas. Let off the throttle slightly, and that was good enough. You gotta be careful on the chicane there, because if you get off the road just a little bit, then you will fail. But not hard. Not too bad. All of the endurance races I've done on my life in this track, they got me ready for it. Alright, so let's see what we get. Our little Opel Speedster. Yay, it's a cute little car. Of course, some of these, if I already have them, I'll probably put them in my... I'll probably put them in my stockyard. But yeah. It's a shame you can't have more than 500 cars in this. Alright, and let's see where our last one is. Jeez, I'm getting so close to that money cap again. I actually might need to spend some before I do these. Alright. 4-wheel drive non-race car super lab. Willow Springs, oh joy. This time trial event, you'll be behind the wheel of a 4-wheel drive non-race car with 550 pp or less. The key to driving fast on this course depends on how well you manage the many mid-high speed corners. Keeping the car stable through these sections is vital, so set the car up to minimize understeer. This will allow you to accelerate quickly out of corners. In 4-wheel drive cars, it's better to reduce the drive force of the front wheels and supply more power to the rear wheels. Also, the stiffness of the suspension and negative camber angle of the tires will greatly affect the grip of your car. I don't really mess with the camber very much. So experiment with a variety of different settings to find the one that best suits you. So 550 performance points. Alright. It's gotta be a normal car. Alrighty, well, let's we'll win the Audi R8 Tronic. I don't know if I have that one or not. I do have an Audi R8, but I don't know if it's that one. Alright, let's see what we can do. Oh, thank God. Jesus. That was so annoying. Took forever. I know I didn't pick the best four-wheel drive car, you know, but I definitely have some faster ones that I just picked this one at the get-go and was like, heck, I'm going to stick with it until I get it. But yeah, dang, that took way too long. But we won the Audi R8, the colors and everything. And yeah, I had quit it before to adjust my suspension settings and such, which I will show you in just a moment. But yeah, those sports hard tires, man, you just don't have the grip and the cornering like you need for this track. But that's what you have to use. So, but this is my settings here, and I increased the rear spring rate to compensate and allow a little bit of cornering. And rear brake as well, a little stronger, so that it'll turn in as I need it to. Makes for a good drifter. But see my drivetrain. I like having the front rear torque stronger toward the front, so that I have better traction. A little closer to 50-50 for that. Yeah. It makes it to where you don't corner quite as well, but traction really is really nice, especially when you have sucky tires like this. And then the ballast, I had to put a little bit of ballast on to have it right at 550 because I did have the oil change as well. But yeah, let's look. We'll look at the replay in just a moment, but just barely got this. Jeez. Curious what everybody else used. On some I had to use his RAM. Yep. Oh wow, they actually allowed the Vision Gran Turismo on here. TV. NSX Concept did pretty good. Oh yeah, I was right with Rivaldo. Yep. And then of course the other ones I saw, they weren't golds. And so even though I was beating them, it wasn't really doing very well. Am I the only Impreza? Oh no, well this S206 NBR challenge is an Impreza. Yeah. Wow, the RS200? I'm very impressed by that, Derpy Panda. Because I'm not even sure the RS200 can get 550 performance points. Alright, so let's look at the replay and then let's go call this a session. Yeah, this is the only one that really gave me any problems, but it's because I really hate this track. And I was really determined to do it without the driving line, which I eventually did, but dang. Wish I hadn't have tried to do it without the driving line. Yeah, you really want to focus on the exiting speed. I didn't get the best exiting speed there. Yeah, I could have used a lot of different cars. For example, my Toyota RSC, I know I could have got a much better time with it, but it's alright. I was like, I picked this thing, because, you know, I haven't really used this for anything yet. I'm going to stick with it. Yeah, this track is just so tricky, man. It seems like the corner's not going to be that sharp, and then dang, you're off the road before you know it. Ooh, man. Kind of hard to push it and not fly off the road, you know? And then I almost screwed up there. Jeez. I actually can't believe this was a successful attempt, but I'll take it. This track is such a tricky track. Such a tricky track. It looks so simple on the map, but it's not. We just barely got it. But hey, we got it, so that's what matters. And I did buy another car that I didn't have in hopes that it could get in it, but it wouldn't allow me to use it because it did not count as a normal car. So, but for some reason the Vision Gran Turismo does. I don't really know why, but alright, game, I guess it works. Alright, I may already have it for all I know. Let's see though. Yeah, the Audi R8 would have been another good one to use. I have so many cars tuned for 550 performance points. You know, it's had a lot of options, but I chose the Impreza. Alright, I wish you'd let me pick. Oh, it's because of that. I don't care. Alright. 101 miles in this thing. But yeah, I had bought the Skyline GTR R-Tune, but it wouldn't let me use it. So, yeah, we won a lot of cars. Of course, I already know I have another El Camino, so. Alrighty, and I know I already have another Speedster as well, but you can see its stats there. Pretty good little car. Actually, I think I might want to keep this out. I mean, I think I'll keep that one. For a purpose. Alright, and then I don't know about the Aston Martin, so let me check them. And the Audi. So yeah, DB9 Coupe 06. Oh yeah, I do already have one of those. And my other one's tuned all the way up to 602 performance points. Alright, so I guess I don't really need this then. And the Audi, let's see. R8 4.2. Yeah, I have the exact same car and almost the same color. Don't need two of them, I guess. Alright, so that was fun. So, and at any rate, y'all, we'll try the next set of events in the next video. So I hope to see y'all there, and they actually will be before they expire. So awesome. Hope y'all have a super awesome, blessed day. And as always, my friends, stay awesome. Goodbye, y'all.